guys, it's Harley and Lexi.
Hi!
I'm sure you guys have seen some of our videos together before. We have 2 on my channel and 2 on her channel. I'm going to have those ones linked down below or in like the little eye, whatever side it's on, because I never know. So in today's video, we're going to be doing like a YouTube, like how to start a successful YouTube channel or just a YouTube channel. Who knows if it'll be successful. Of course, it'll be successful if you want it to be successful. So we also have one on her channel that we just filmed, so I'm going to have that one linked down below too, and you guys can click on that one to see more tips and tricks, I guess, on how to start a YouTube channel. So yeah, without further ado, we can just get on into the video. So the first thing I want to talk about is equipment, because this part is like very important. When you start your channel, like we said on hers, you don't want to like buy the most expensive thing because you might not end up liking making YouTube videos, and then that's a waste of money. So I personally use the Canon 60D, and it was actually my mom's camera that my dad got her for Christmas, and it's a nice camera. I want a new one because it doesn't autofocus in videos, but it's still a nice one, and it has a viewfinder, which I really recommend having. A viewfinder is like,
we were talking about that before we like turn on the camera, because I always get into conversations because like me in a camera store is like somebody in like a Sephora store who just like loves makeup and stuff like that. Like I can go all out and buy different lenses, but basically like I said in my video that is on my channel, that you just have to work what's like compatible with you. But with the viewfinder and things like that, it's so nice to have, even though I have a tendency to look at it. It just
So editing is very important. Like my favorite thing about YouTube is probably editing videos. I don't know why, but that's like my favorite part. I would prefer to edit a video than to film a video. I always want to like, I'll be laying in my bed and like, okay, I want to edit a video, but I don't want to film a video. I definitely recommend like having a nice editing software once you get into it. When you start off, use like iMovie, Windows Movie Maker, any of those free ones. Like iMovie on a phone, that's a thing.
Yeah.
It's like a few dollars if it doesn't come with yours. I know it starts to come with them now, I think.
Yeah, iPhone 7 started with for free.
So I would definitely say start off using what you have. Do not go and spend $300 on Final Cut Pro, which
is too expensive.
I do recommend Final Cut Pro. I love Final Cut Pro, but it is very expensive.
There's a lot of more qualities like that are in Final Cut Pro compared to iMovie. Like different things in each movie editing software. Just do basically what Harley said. And with iMovie and Final Cut Pro has some things on there where it's like you can overlap like text and things like that, where you don't really have like filters and things like that on iMovie as much. So basically whatever you think will go with your creativity.
Another thing that not a lot of YouTubers talk about, because I feel like they don't want to give it away, but plugins are like the best thing. If you have Final Cut Pro and you go on Pixel Film Studios, you will find like hundreds and hundreds of plugins that you can buy. They're kind of expensive. They're $30 for each one, so it does add up, but there are so many available where you can get like different things that will make your videos more unique and stand out, because not everyone has them.
Those things like that, like if you like those type of plugins, there's even people that really love animation. I talked in my video actually about going to college. I'm going to be doing animation and editing, which are 2 separate things, but there's many different things that you could do with those things, just however it works for you.
My next thing I want to talk about is making friends and collabing. This part I feel like is so essential to having a YouTube channel because it just makes it so much more fun. So obviously, Lexi and I know each other in person, which does help. But even if you don't like live near someone, you can message them. Try to find someone that like you could relate to and that maybe is like around your age, so that way you guys can like think you guys can collab and do similar things and that you're not so different. Try messaging them, like sending them a tweet or anything like that, a DM, and just ask if they want to be friends. It's really easy. One of them's kind of cute. The one with the hat's kind of cute.
Brief intermission.
Sorry Patrick. And then once you have like YouTube friends, then you can do collabs with them, and collabs are really fun because you spend so much time on your video and so does the other person, so then seeing the end result is just so fun to like see what they come up with and how it's different from yours and how like each video is unique. So I think that's really fun to do, and also it can lead to your channel growing because their viewers can become your viewers and like vice versa. So,
yeah. I've even seen people say like with collabs, basically just do it for like your enjoyment and having fun and stuff like that. Don't feel forced when doing collabs. Like if a collab feels forced, like you don't feel like you're very similar, like Harleigh was saying, like if you have someone that's pretty much similar to you and that you just really enjoy doing videos with, it's a lot easier to do, and you don't have like a specific goal for something and you're just having fun. Like challenge videos are very carefree and those are really awesome, and I love those type of videos. So yeah.
Okay, the next thing is like Lexi kind of talked about this on her channel, but I'm just gonna like briefly say it. Don't be embarrassed about having a YouTube channel. When I first started mine, I was like so embarrassed about it. I didn't tell my family, I didn't tell my friends, I just left it like no one knew. And then one day I wanted to sign with a company and I was like, hey mom, I have a YouTube channel, here, sign this contract. And she was like, what? So it was kind of weird. Don't be afraid to tell your parents and your friends because they will support you. Most of them will. I had a few that didn't. We're good now.
Yeah.
We had beef, but we're good now. Like a little salty.
Just a little.
Don't be so quiet about it, you know. People will hate, but you will have more supporters than you will haters, and that's important to realize, because if you think you're only getting hate, then you're going to be negative and not want to do it anymore. So
yeah.
Look at the support, and that like trumps the hate.
But yeah, having a good support system, like I know my family and I have so many friends that are so supportive, but I can't talk today. Excuse me. But there's so many people that will support you, and like I said in my video, like there are going to be some people that will hate on you, but I've learned to look past that, and I've just grown so much more confident in myself to the point where I've just been so happy and genuine with myself. So yeah.
Growth. So I have been on YouTube for like 4 years. I'm not kidding. I was looking the other day because I was thinking about doing a video. I was looking to see like when I posted that video, my first video that I have up on my channel, which wasn't actually my first one. But anyway, point is, I've been on YouTube for a long time, and I have definitely realized like it's hard to grow because it took me a very long time before I hit 100 subscribers, 200, like it took me a long time to grow. So I definitely realized that it's going to be difficult at first. But it will happen as long as you're yourself and you post videos that you love, because then people will love them too. So just keep like being consistent with it. Obviously I need to work on that.
And like we get into like talking about schedules and just being comfortable with your own schedule and stuff like that. But being consistent is something that you see a lot with people who grow on YouTube. But the numbers, that's it. Yeah, okay, so when I was starting off, so if you don't know already, I have started not even a year ago. As of June 6th, I'm actually going to be posting a video for that. So as of June 6th, I started YouTube, but that would have been a year ago. So I'm still learning and growing just even as an individual. But the thing is, like, I would say my top thing is to not look at subscriber count like websites and stuff like that, because I got to the point where like subscriber count tabs were like, I was just like looking all the time, and you just don't want to do that, because after a while I just learned that, you know, I'm going to grow at my own rate, and there is no perfect formula to growing on YouTube, but you just have to learn to be happy and just love what you're doing. So
about content, like we talked about this a little bit on her channel, but like to say what I have to say, I think that like just because everyone's watching life hack videos doesn't mean you have to post a life hack video. It might get views, and that's nice. Like if you want to get views, then that's cool, as long as you like what you're doing. Don't just post it because everyone else is watching that video, you know, like be unique. And if you want to make a life hack video, then don't copy the same 20 life hack videos that are in your search box or whatever, your home box, I don't know. Just exactly. Like don't do the same exact thing. If you want to do it, then be unique with it.
So you have your own creativity. Like everybody has their own creativity, which is very, very cool to see. Like even like we were talking about editing, like you see so many different editing softwares and just how people work with their own editing ways and things like that, however you desire to say it. But basically you just work your own way with it, and people will come to you, and you'll just grow over time and grow as an individual and just learn new things.
So talking about music is obviously something that's fun to have in videos, because I would rather watch a tutorial that has music in it than like nothing then nothing playing. I can listen to someone talk, but when they stop talking to apply their foundation, I'm kind of like, well, what do I do now? So I would definitely say that music is very important, but the thing about music is that copyright will happen. If you start off YouTube and you don't realize that music can be copyrighted, then you won't, like, your videos will be flagged or something. You could get a strike, which doesn't really happen with music that often, but it can. If you have a song in your video and it's over 28 seconds, roughly, then it could be copyrighted. So if you want to use a popular Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus song, childhood right there, then make sure it's under 28 seconds or around there, because it will be copyrighted and then you'll either have to take your video down, fix the music, something like that. You won't be able to put ads on it, whatever. Just like keep it under that time limit so that way you can still have the video up and the music will work.
Just work to copyright basically, because there's gonna be things like where you'll come across and just like you never even realized there was rules for that. And like when I first started, I was like, you have to be under 28 seconds. But thankfully I talked to like Harley and my cousin Bree, and she does YouTube also, and they were both like, yeah, just stay under 28 seconds and like everything will be fine. And yeah, so that's a big thing for music.
Another tip is to like go on to copyright free YouTube channels. They post videos and you can get like the music from there. You can download it. It's copyright free. You can use the whole song in your video and there you go. Or you can find copyright music, like copyright remixes to your favorite music. Something like that. There's plenty of people that post copyright free kind of things, or there's websites, or there's even like the YouTube Studio. I don't use that one very often, but it is available. And also another thing is if you find a small artist that you really like or someone reaches out to you, then they can give you permission to use that music in your video. So that's really nice if you want to like email them or something like that.
I actually had that same thing happen. Like this one YouTuber, she actually was a little bit smaller one time, and she had really cool music that I just happen to love, like about like having confidence in yourself, and like I love that type of music. I love the whole genre of music, but that's not the point. But so there's this one song I wanted to use, but basically you could just find them through Twitter even, and like DM them and just find out if you're able to use it. If you can't, then at least you asked.
So I think this is the last thing I'm going to talk about on my channel, but it is like sponsorships and like networking and all of that kind of stuff. So eventually a network will reach out to you, or you can reach out to a network. I reached out to Style Hall when I started my YouTube channel. Not my best decision ever. So a network will basically partner with you, and then they will give you a % of money for like your videos, and it will take a long time before you can even make money on your videos, because you have to grow a little bit before you can do that, and it'll be based off of like views or ads or something like that, and they will take some of your money because that is how they make money. So you can reach out to them, but make sure like you know what you're getting into, because my contract was for 2 years and I got into it and I didn't realize how bad it was. Like I wish I would have never signed with them, because I'm with Google now and I'm making more than what I was with them, because Google doesn't like take as much of my money away. Know what you're getting to, read your contract, make sure you really want it before you do it. And then another thing is sponsorships. So there are so many websites out there, for example, FameBit, Grapevine, and Octoly. They will have different brands on there who will offer you free products, or they'll offer you money to talk about their app or anything like that. And you can do this, and it's a really great way to like make some extra money if you want it, but only do sponsorships that you love or like you're interested in, or that your viewers will be interested in. If you're a beauty YouTuber, then maybe you shouldn't make a sponsorship for like an Xbox video game, because your viewers aren't necessarily going to watch that. And the companies want something that, like, they want someone who will watch the video.
Yeah.
So don't accept every sponsorship offer that you get, except the ones that are like important to you, I guess. And then also be truthful in them. Do not lie to your viewers, because that's just like not right. They will see right through it if they see that you're lying. So be honest with it. If you don't like a product, tell the company, say, hey, I don't like this, I'm either going to review it or I will just not do the video at all. So I would definitely say be honest with everything that you do here.
Yeah.
So that is pretty much it for this video. Make sure to check out Lexi's video, and her channel will be down below, because we have some great tips on there as well, and she has some great videos on her channel. If you are new to my channel, then make sure to hit the subscribe button if you would like. I would appreciate to have you. And I think that's it. So thank you to Lexi for being on my channel.
Thank you for being on mine.
And I will see you all in my next video, which will hopefully be soon. Fingers crossed. Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.